Welcome to Knowledge Base YouTube channel. This is the third episode, Idioms in English Language. If you want to enrich your English idioms knowledge, please subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon, share my video amongst your friends and comment in the comment section. Let's embark on this journey together. Be all eyes. Definition: to be watching somebody something carefully and with a lot of interest. I am going to discuss example. As soon as the magicians took the stage, the audience was all eyes, eagerly awaiting his memorizing performance. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Definition: people all have different ideas about what is beautiful. Example: the abstract paintings may seem perplexing to some, but as they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Before in front of somebody's very eyes. Definitions: in somebody's presence, in front of somebody. Example: the skilled chef prepared a delicious dish before our very eyes, turning simple ingredients into a culinary masterpiece. Bird's eye view of something. Definition: a view of something from a high position looking down. Example: from the mountain top we marveled at the breathtaking bird's eye view of the sprawling valley below. Cast run an eye, your eye over something. Now I am going to discuss definitions. To look at or examine something quickly. Example: before submitting the report, make sure to cast your eye over it for any types of or errors that might need correction. Catch somebody's eye. Definition: to attract somebody's attention. Example: the vibrant colors of the artwork immediately caught my eye as I walked into the gallery. Clap, lay, set eyes on somebody's something. Definition: to see somebody, something. Example: as she entered the room, her eyes clapped on the stunning bouquet of flowers set on the table, filling her with surprise and joy. Cock an ear, eye at something, somebody. Definition: to look at or listening to something, somebody carefully and with a lot of attention. Example: as the intriguing conversations unfolded, he couldn't resist but cock an ear, eager to catch every detail of the captivating story. Easy on the ear. Definitions: pleasant to listening to or look at. Example: the singer's melodic voice was not only beautiful but also easy on the ear, creating a soothing and enjoyable listening experience. Easy on the eye. Definition: pleasant to look at. Example: the minimalist designs of the modern apartment was not only functional but also incredibly easy on the eye, creating a serene and visual appealing living space. My eye. Definition: used to show that you do not believe somebody, something. Example: when I saw the surprise birthday party my friends had organized for me, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't stop exclaiming my eye in an astonishment. An eye for an eye. and a tooth for a tooth. Definition: used to say that you should punish somebody by doing to them that they have done to you or to somebody else. Example: while some believe in the principle of an eye for an eye, advocating for professional justice, others argue for forgiveness and breaking the circle of retaliation. Somebody's eyes are bigger than their stomach. Definitions: used to say that somebody has been greedy by taking more food than they can eat. Example: despite the tempting array of dishes at the buffet, John's eyes were bigger than his stomach, and he couldn't finish even half of what he had piled on his plate. Feast your eye on somebody something. Definitions: to look at somebody something and get great pleasure. Example: as the curtain lifted, the audience had the opportunity to feast their eyes on a breathtaking display of vibrant costumes and memorizing choreography in the ballet performance. For somebody's eyes only. Definitions: to be seen only by a particular person. Example: the confidential report is labeled for the CEO's eyes only, emphasizing the exclusive nature of the information contained within. Get your eyes in. Definition: to practice so that you are able to make good judgment about a task or activity that you are doing. Example: it took a few practice shots for the new archers to get their eye in, but soon they were hitting the bullseyes consistently. Have an eye for something. Definitions: to be able to judge if things look attractive, valuable. Example: she has an eye for detail, effortlessly spotting the subtle nuances that others might overlook in a piece of artwork. Have your eye on somebody. Definitions: to be watching somebody carefully, especially to check that they do not do anything wrong. Example: ever since the party started, James seems to have his eye on Natalie, watching her from across the room with a smile. Have your eye on something. Definition: to be thinking about buying something. Example: Emily couldn't resist the allure of the antique shop window, already imagined where she would display the vintage clock she had her eye on. Have eyes in the back of your head. Definition: to be aware of everything that is happening around you, even things that seems difficult or impossible to see. Example: as a parent, you develop the ability to have eye in the back of your head, always aware of what your children are up to, even when they think you are not watching. Have got eye like a hawk. Definition: to be able to notice or see everything. Example: the security guard at the museum had eyes like a hawk, ensuring that no one attempt to touch the valuable artifacts on display. Have one eye, half an eye on something. Definition: to look at or watch something while doing something else, especially in a secret way, so that other people do not notice. Example: while working on his computer, Tom always had half an eye on the clock, anticipating the end of the workday. hit somebody straight right in the eye. Definitions: to be very obvious to somebody. Example: during the fateful snowball flight, Sarah managed to hit Jack right in the eye with a perfectly aimed snowball, much to amusement of their friends. In the blink of an eye. Definitions: very quickly, in a short time. Example: the race car soon passed the finish line in the blink of an eye, leaving spectators in awe of its incredible speed. In somebody's eye. Definition: in somebody's opinion or according to the way that you see the situation. Example: the Jane's eye, the breathtaking sunsets reflect the beauty of nature and fill her with a sense of tranquility. Open your somebody eyes to something. Definitions: to realize or make somebody realize the truth about something. Example: traveling to different cultures can open your eye to the diversity of human experience and broaden your perspective on the world. In the eye of the law, world. Definitions: according to the law, most people in the world. Example: in the eye of the law, all individuals are equal, regardless of their status or position in the world. In the public eye. Definitions: well known to many people through television, newspaper, and the internet. I am going to discuss example. As a celebrity living in a public eye means that every action and decision is scrutinized by the media and the public. In the twinkling of an eye. Definition: very quickly. Example: in the twinkle of eye, the magicians made the coin disappear, leaving the audience in awe of the seamlessly impossible feat. Keep a close watch on somebody, something. Definitions: to watch somebody, something carefully. Example: the security team was instructed to keep a close watch on the suspicious activity near the sensitive government facility. Keep your eyes open for somebody, something. I am going to discuss definitions. To listen or look out for somebody, something that you might hear or see. Example: as we navigate through the unfamiliar city, let's keep our eye open for any street sign that might lead us to the museum. Keep an eye on somebody, something. Definitions: to take care of somebody, something, and make sure that they are not harmed and damaged. Example: while I am away, please keep an eye on my plants and make sure they get enough sunlight and water. Keep your eye on the ball. Definitions: to continue to give your attention to what is most important. Example: the order to succeed in the project, essentials to stay focused and keep your eye on the ball, ensuring that you prioritize the most important tasks. Keep an eye out for somebody, something. Definitions: to look for somebody, something while you are doing other things. Example: while exploring the forest, be sure to keep an eye out for any rare birds that might be nesting in the trees. Somebody's back is turned. Definitions: when somebody's back is turned, they are not present and not able to see what is happening. Example: while his back was turned, I quietly slipped the surprise gift onto his desk. hoping to catch him off guard with the birthday surprise. Keep your eyes peeled, skinned for somebody something. Definitions: to look out for somebody something that you might see. Example: as we hike through the dense forest, keep your eyes peeled for any signs of the elusive wildlife that might be hidden among the trees. Keep a weather eye on somebody something. Definitions: to watch somebody something carefully in case you need to take an action. Example: while managing the project, it is crucial to keep a weather eye on the budget to ensure that expenditures stay with the allocated limits. Look somebody in the eyes, face. Definitions: to look straight at somebody without feeling embarrassed or ashamed. Example: when delivering the typical news, the manager had to summons on courage to look at his team in the eyes, conveying sincerity and empathy in his words. Make eye at somebody, give somebody the eye. Definitions: to look at somebody in a way that shows that you find their attraction. Example: as the party, she couldn't help but make an eye at the charming stranger across the room, hoping to catch his attention. Meet somebody's eyes, meet somebody's grace, look people's eye meet. Definition: if two people's eyes meet, they look directly at each other. Example: as the two old friends entered the room, their eyes met, and a silent understanding passed between them, rekindling memories of shared experience. Your mind's eye. Definition: your imagination. Example: as the author vividly described the enchanting landscape in the book, readers could see the scenes unfold in their mind's eye, painting a beautiful and imaginary picture. The naked eye. Definition: the normal power of your eyes without a help of an instrument. Example: the comet was faint but visible to the naked eye, delighting strangers who gathers to witness an celestial event. Not bat an eyelid. Definition: to show no surprise or concerns when something unusual happens. Example: despite the unexpected twist in the plot, she did not bat an eyelid, maintain a calm and composed demeanor throughout the meeting. Not believe your ears. Definitions: to be very surprised at something you hear. Example: when she heard the surprising announcement, she could not believe her ears and had to ask for confirmations to ensure it wasn't misunderstanding. Not believe your eyes. Definitions: to be very surprised at something you see. Example: as the magicians pulled a rabbit out of his hat, the children in the audience could not believe their eyes, their faces lighting up with sheer amazement. Not a dry eye in the house. Definition: used to say that everyone was very emotional about something. I am going to discuss example. After heartwarming performance, there wasn't a dry eye in the house as the audience stood up for a standing ovations moved by the emotional depth of the play. Not see eye to eye with somebody or something. Definitions: to not share the same views as somebody about something. Example: despite being colleagues, they often do not see eye to eye on the company's strategic direction, leading to frequent disagreement in team meetings. Not be able to take your eyes off somebody, something. Definitions: to find somebody, something so interesting and attractive that you watch them all the time. Example: the memorizing dance performance was so captivating that I couldn't take my eye off the stage, completely drawn in by the graceful movements of the dancers. One in the eye for somebody, something. Definition: a result, action, that is disappointing or defeat for somebody, something. Example: the unexpected success of the small, independent film was one in the eye for critics who doubt his potential, proving that quality storytelling can triumph over big budget production. Only have eyes only for somebody. Definition: to be in love with only one particular person. Example: despite the crowded room, when she entered, he only had eye for her, captivated by her presence and the ignoring everyone else around him. In next video, I will take a moment to explore the colorful and fascinating words of English idioms. See you in a future video.